Jesus Christ. Hello everyone, I'm DireFox240 and I can't read. I was staring at the record section of OBS and the numbers weren't moving and I was like, oh god, something's wrong with the stream, and I missed, the blue button with the live symbol is right there. Hey Arthur, welcome to me doing dumb stuff as per the usual. Ay, me oh my. It's so nice to be able to see everything. Oh, Arthur, we has new command.
You finally have your command.
A command, one of the command. A couple of commands? That's one of them. Also, I like how Stream Elements just decided to bomb me there. See, there you go. Hugbot. I couldn't actually name Stream Elements bot Hugbot, because unfortunately you have to have... No, I want to hug what? Ah! I can always change it to me, but some of the other commands are a little strange, and I'm not 100% sure I want to change Stream Elements to just me. That'd be kind of awkward. But either way. So you got Hugbot, and you also have, this is for Dragon Kuro. Because why not? So, for the sake of transparency, the team has changed a lot. By which I mean 4 out of the 6 members are different. So we have Bloodbath, Bolt Reaver, Soulseer, I couldn't get rid of Basil, Reptar, and Frost. After stream last week, I went on a binge with James. Don't tell him, let's see if he types that himself. It'll be fun if he doesn't just say it. Yeah, that's true. If he doesn't use, well, he might not actually see the command. So if he says it, I'll use the command. So that way he knows it's there. Only after he says he's still here, if he decides to show up today.
Or you could modify the command to not need the exclamation point and just be the way he always types it.
That's how bots work, though.
Oops.
Yeah, they need the exclamation point for it to recognize it's a command, otherwise the bots kind of go nuts, from what I understand. There is a shortcut. I don't know if it actually works. Let me try it while we're experimenting. If I just do this... No, okay, yeah, you need the exclamation point. So yeah, the team has changed a lot, and let me go into my manage monsters here. Not exclamations. So yeah, we already knew about Agatha. Basil got an upgrade. This is actually not the B52 from earlier. This is Stratafort, because he had all of his gene slots open. So yeah, we replaced B52. We might have actually swallowed B52 into Stratafort. I'm not really sure. B52 may still exist. Nope. B52 I think is gone. Unless this was B52, I could be mistaken. Agatha, yes! Agatha is the Soulseer. And Arthur, you know exactly where this name comes from. Dark Shadow's getting retired. He's getting replaced by our Bloodbath. I'm actually thinking of changing one of the genes. I have Protective Mask, which lets him avoid all status ailments for like 5 turns. I'm thinking of replacing that with Self-Heal. Problem is, I need Elder Dragons to do it. Lots and lots of Elder Dragons. Sure, we're not doing that immediately. We're getting everything for Reptar. And yeah, Fuji... Mountain Fuji here has all sorts of weirdness, and including a Kirin gene. So we slapped a tiny horse gene into an elephant. This game makes me giggle in that fashion, because I can stuff all sorts of nonsense into other things. Like Bloodbath here, I sadly had to sacrifice a bunch of purple Gypsyros and regular Gypsyros to make this build work. I hate Gypsyros. I cannot stand Gypsyros. But he's now in my Bloodbath. Bolt Reaver. I thought about running Thunderlord, got Thunderlord, then got Bolt Reaver, and went, nah. Because then we would have had 3 speed monsties and 3 power monsties. And then Reptar, who obviously still needs to be built. It's getting close. What's getting close? You talking about your Typhlosion? Yeah, this boy, I'm not gonna say you should know. I'm gonna assume the Typhlosion. Or something else. But Arthur's been playing Legends Arceus and his Typhlosion's at like level 90 something already.
Oh wow.
But yeah, we're gonna build Reptar today. Which, I realized I haven't done like a quote-unquote building stream on this game at all. And Reptar, I mean, it's frickin' Reptar. Wolf and I thought it would be a good idea to just do. Okay, well, you know, Devil is gonna be. Oh, it's level 100 now. So there you go. The problem is, I doubt I have all the genes for this, which is kind of half the point. Because after Reptar is built, we're just gonna go through Elder's Lair 2.0, and that'll be the end of this game. So I figure, do a proper quote-unquote build session, grind session, so to speak, before we go into the Elder's Lair. In fact, it's been level 100 for quite a while. Fair enough. I guess it has been a little, but do you actually not know? I think I know? I'm gonna hazard a guess. There's my guess. Enjoy. Alright, so... Do we keep any of these genes?
Fudge.
We keep Bloodsuck, we keep Pump Up, we keep Crit Eye. This isn't quite the gene setup I was hoping for. But, you know.
Sorry about that.
Did it peak it?
Yeah, it peaked it all the way.
Oh well.
That's our Snap Top Lemonade bottle at the moment.
Yeah, we've been trying to. No? Okay. I know it should be obvious to me, and I'm blanking super hard. Let's see. Let me actually figure this out. So there's 4 power genes I want. So one of them, Bloodsuck, can go here, and the other 3 can go here. I was planning on putting... we might have to actually move Bloodsuck over. Crit Eye can stay where it is. That's annoying. Alright, well, let's see if we can move it. Crit Healing, Dragonclad, and Pump Up. I can't get rid of it. Alright, it's fine. Are you sure? You can Discord it to me if you want. If it's something you don't want to mention on stream. Alright, so Crit Eye is okay. This is a Nogre gene. We might have to go out and get a couple Stygians for this. Let's see here. I'm trying to make my brain work and it's not, so this will be entertaining. Alright, well I know I have that prepared. What is this one? That I slapped here for reasons. Negate ailment? I don't know if I'm gonna have that one. Because that's also on Elder Dragons. Talked about it a few times on stream. I don't know. I'm drawing a huge blank. My memory at its finest.
You mean besides a birthday?
That's not until...
I don't know.
Later. Hello, James! How is you? We're doing alright. We're building Reptar today. Mom! There's a weird freaking cat! It's in August, yes. But welcome back! How are you? Hopefully no craziness from last time that you were at work.
Oh god.
Also, no.
Fuck
wait.
that.
Wait! What are we waiting? Let's go back to that. This Reptar is not the proper frickin' setup for this. Unless my brain is just... I forgot what I was saying. No. Oh god! There was crap everywhere! Indeed. That's terrifying. Like, people are strange. People are really strange. And disgusting. And that's all I'll say about it. Why is freaking... Oh wait, no. We can make this Reptar work. Do I really want to switch? I mean, I could. This is how this goes. I don't prepare the right frickin' monster. Rename. Rename. Thank. Direfox cannot type. Oh yeah, James, if you want to see the other builds, let me know. I can always page over them. They're not anything amazing. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. There we go. Level 30 Reptar. I like to imagine Typhlosion's fire is like Godzilla's spawns. When he's about to fire a flamethrower, he charges it up and his fire starts glowing more. Is that not what happens? Oh, it doesn't glow. I guess it just fans out and does the crazy, like, spazzy thing. It could be. Typhlosion is clearly best 2nd gen starter. If not just one of the best starters. It's a fire badger! Fire honey badger! What more could you possibly want? Monty's in party. Frick. It's almost like I've done this before. Hey! What? Best 2nd gen? 2nd gen is amazing. I will always have a soft spot for 2nd gen. Oh, wait a minute. Am I being a dumb? I think I'm being a dumb. I keep thinking of the genes as verticals. Where is Reptar? Yeah, we can just go horizontal. What the hell is my problem? Durr! Fraligator's my 2nd favorite starter. Typhlosion is the best, but the rest are okay. Fraligator's also really cool. I had to warm up to Fraligator though. Alright. So... we don't need Dragon Res, so we'll try to find crit healing real quick. I don't think I have crit healing XL. Don't diss my homies. The Fraligator's neat. It's just, I don't know why I wasn't a big fan of him. I think it's because I was still in the stage of all of my team members have to be cute or whatever. You gotta remember, 2nd gen came out when I was like, what, 9? Or something like that?
I'm not
OG
sure.
Pokemon came out when we were like, well, when I was like 6 or 7. Wanna help grinding anything? I don't know yet. Unless you know an easy way to get, Stygians. I might need some Stygians. You would have liked Fraligator if you started playing in Gen 3? Probably. I like Typhlosion best, but Fraligator's my 2nd fave, says James. We're all in good company. It's Typhlosion fanbase here. Because his back spine has booty cheeks. Fraligator's design is rather strange, but you know what? I'm not gonna question it. Pokemon do weird things, yo. So crit healing is all the water monsters? We could do that. We could also hunt down some water monsters. Mizu doesn't have it. Purple of Death? No. I wish I could sort this giant list of creatures a little easier. Like if I could just be like, oh yeah, I'm looking for dragon element genes. Go. Rather than sifting through all this. That's probably my only complaint about the game. You don't have it, you don't have it. Catchawacha. Oh, I forgot Baroths. Oops. Did I miss any Baroths?
No.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of there's gonna be a lot of menuing involved. What is this? Could I medium? Spoiler alert, Typhlosion is based on a badger. Oh my god! A revelation! I could just hold the button. Like a smart person. There we go. Let's see here. That'd obviously pump up and Bloodsuck. Another Stygian, which will probably have to level a few of these to get anywhere. That's crit healing small. I guess it's something. Water monsters, water monsters. Just keep thinking of water monsters. Crit eye. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of freaking monsters. That's why there's a Rajang in the bottom right corner. Ooh, Vicious. We'll steal Vicious later. That's definitely part of the build. Are you water? I don't have it though. No? Alright, I guess we'll just get small ones. This is Rajang country. Oh, and I picked up a random Hellblade. I got Hellblade just running around in Turga. I finished a quest for Hellblade, and he just kind of popped up in one of the nests, which was strange. I wasn't sure if that was a thing, like you complete a quest for the Deviant and you can suddenly find it in the area. I don't know if that's a thing or not. Ooh. Yes. I'm not gonna be using him. He doesn't have all of his slots open, and honestly, Hellblade is just... Yeah, for Hellblade? Okay. He's a cool monster, I guess. He's just not really... doesn't do much for me, I guess. It's a weird way to say it, I suppose. Alright, so we'll take you. If I'm not... Yeah, right up gently. I clicked on the wrong thing, apparently. What are you, technical monsters? There it is. Crit healing. Put that there. I typed Hellblade. So you did. Probably a better name, honestly. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Hellblade, Hellblade. I mean, same diff. Alright, what about the next gene? We have crit healing, we have pump up. Dragonclad is... only on Stygians and Dragon Element Palamutes. Dragon plus large, blood suck, breath, vicious, gate ailment. Oh, that's the one I want. Nuts. Okay. I guess we're not using that. Stygian. Need Dragonclad and the Xenergine. Okay, well I can steal the Dragonclad from you and the other one from whatnot. Dragonclad. Don't need Dragon Res. Go! Stygian and Hakolo? That's right. Is it rare dens only? Wait, did you hear that? Listen. Am I listening for a fairy? I feel like I'm listening for a fairy. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's just rare dens or not. Cock is happening. I don't have the suck or the nut freaking commands done yet. If anybody has any ideas for what those are gonna be, let me know. I'm open to ideas. Do super rare, we could find one.
Clips ripped straight from Pornhub.
I'm not. That would get me Twitch banned if I did sound alerts for that. No. If we did a super rare, we could find him. Stygian?
It's easy. You just use something that doesn't have any of the actual parts shown.
Yeah. Bloodsuck,
you know what's happening, and you know everything that's actually not there.
Oh, wrong thing. Yeah. We could do a quick super rare. I think I have all the. I only need 2 Stygians unless I want to power up everything. I'm not really shooting for. I put that in the wrong place, I think. What's my technical one that I wanted here? Xenogar XL. Okay.
And I wasn't catching chat while we were talking.
Cocks and socks, a perfect pairing. A sock for your cock. For my cock? Is this like my special eyes all over again?
Okay, I'm gonna have to repeat a saying that my uncle used to have. That was, what is the
Drop your cocks, grab.
No,
your
no, not that. The term for a bit of poetry, which is
a limerick.
Yeah, a limerick. So my uncle.
Oh no.
Had a limerick that he would occasionally drop.
Stygian.
And the first time I dropped this in high school, oh boy, somebody at the table couldn't regain their composure for quite some time.
Am I like delusional? Where'd my other Stygian go? Sorry, continue.
If you think you had 2, you're just like every other guy. Delusional.
Oh, that was good, human.
Any which way, as my uncle would sometimes jokingly say, "In days of old, when men were bold and condoms weren't invented, they would wrap a sock around their cock, and thus babies were prevented."
I remember that one. Let's see here. Wolf's uncle's famous for playing King Kong of the 1967 movie Godzilla vs. Kong. Oh my god. Yeah, that... Was that your uncle you said? Or was that dad?
Uncle. Yeah, that was Uncle.
That was,
Dad's best friend, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say, that's gotta be who I think it is.
Yep.
Alright, so apparently I need a Stygian. Because I think I accidentally deleted one of them. Did I put it in my party? What the hell did I do with it? Am I crazy? I totally think I saw 2 Stygians. There's one, right? One Stygian. Okay. I'm confused. Alright, we need to get Stygians. James, if you want to help me get a random Stygian's Nogger, I would be quite the happy. I could have sworn I had 2 in preparation for this. I only need 1. Like, that's it. I need 1 Stygian. Let's see about the other genes. I have Dragon Plus somewhere, I have Crit Eye, I have Vicious, and I have Negate Element. Yeah, all I need is the Stygians to finish this. Alright. It'd be quite pleasant if you could help me. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I need to level Discord at some point so I can have other people and voices on here. So people aren't confined to just chat. I guess let me know when it goes up and I'll... In the meantime, I will... shove other genes onto... Reptar. Channeling. See, James I think is the single-handed reason why I'm so far in the game as I can. A wand voice? A man voice? Let's see. So, there's Crit Eye. We can level that up. Now, all monsters start at the beginning. Crit Eye. Yoink! You want to talk? You'd be more than happy. I'd be more than happy to have you on the channel if you so desire, Arthur. What's up? Okay. Be there soon. Be good numbers, no good English. See, I'm the opposite. Line. Hey, okay. Now let's watch the stream quality and make sure. How many monster you have? 250 something. Is that you? That's you. See, James, that is how quickly I can find you. Just like that. I play Pokemon. Pokemon! Yes! You just go around and pull the monsters that poke people. That'd be hilarious. Oh my god. Yeah, see, all I did was open the multiplayer menu and I find James. You stalker, I know, right? Perfectly cut screams. But no, I don't get what it is. James is... Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare.
Yep.
We're just gonna be constantly screaming at everything. Alright, I didn't have to scream. Why did I do that? Oh, it is this way. I accidentally bonked Celio with a berry. Now I have to choke him? What? Why do you have to choke a frickin' Celio? James, what are you doing? I know our expedition party came back. We have plenty of them. Right, this way. There we go. So I can't catch him if I bonk him? Oh, yeah, fair enough. So I gotta choke him. Yeah, you gotta restrict him or wrap him or... What are the other random Ekans moves? I like that now every time we pass each other, we just scream in each other's faces. This is good. What? No. No Ekans moves? See, my favorite thing to do for capturing Pokemon, Ekans isn't even in the game? Oh, sadness. Is the Viper in the game? You have to do it by hand? Oh, so you have to get it down and dirty. Noted. Speaking of OG Safari Zone, I had a system in place for the OG Safari Zone.
Fuck you.
Bait, rock, throw. Repeat. And hope. I had Chanseys that would take the bait and just run. Frickin' bastards.
Fuck you, at 6 I couldn't figure out the Safari Zone properly. and, besides my original game cartridge being stolen, which was Special Edition Yellow with the Special Edition Yellow Game Boy Color.
I'm still salty about that and I didn't even know about it until I met you.
Yeah. So fucking salty about that. Any which way, besides all that, the saltiest part of that entire game, saltier than it getting stolen on me, with the special fucking Game Boy, was having almost caught
Everything?
Scyther in the Safari Zone.
Oh, Scyther's a dick. Scyther's a real dick.
Yeah.
There's a disturbing move where the player chokes the Pokemon until it goes limp, then you catch it. That would actually be hilarious. Like, just have an Admiral-style character, like from Monster Hunter World. Just go out, just
Player
choke
character
out a Pokemon.
chose to use Choke Out.
Oh my god.
Or player character chose to use Sleeper Hold.
You need your player John Cena.
Something like that. It tries it on a Snorlax. Snorlax rolls over on its back. Sorry, start over.
Oh my god.
You go back to the very beginning, it deletes your save file and all.
This is real, I'm not kidding. Well, you see, you have the advantage of I have no idea what Legends Arceus is like, besides, Pokemon. And new Pokemon. That's pretty much all I know about it. So if there's a new thing where the player character can actually do something to Pokemon, I would be thoroughly tickled. This movie took... Have you done it? Like, do you have a screen cap? Because that would be amazing. You choked the Pokemon. I want to believe you. I really do. I'm dead serious. Alright, well, next time you find one. I really don't want to fight Azure Wrath, James. I really don't. Oh my god, but White Monoblos again? Alright, I'll try to get Stitch. No! That was too close! Dang it! Sorry. James is arriving. Oh my god. Chad is doing naughty things. Just make sure you aim it in the direction of this Azure Rathalos, that way he's so disturbed he just runs away. That would be great. Are we both bloodbathing this? You dirty bastard! He does what speed? No, I'll let Bloodbath take a hit here.
Well, apparently I'm caught up on that light novel I accidentally got started on while I was searching for a missing manga chapter.
Nice. Do it, no balls. What are we doing?
Doesn't matter what you're doing, no balls.
No balls!
No balls!
So, one little side story here. There's a truck in SnowRunner that I have affectionately nicknamed No Balls!
No balls!
Because that's how you have to drive the truck. You have to just balls to the wall with the truck. And otherwise it just doesn't behave as well. We're never gonna get away from the bloodbath screaming.
Nope, never.
That's the royal, right? Yeah, it's the royal. It's gotta be the royal. Alright. Poison! God, I spent so much time in multiplayer. I'll send the choke move to you, please do. I need to see this. If for no other reason than to be happy when I see it. There is some weird people in multiplayer, as you normally get. There was one poor sad sap who was not prepared for Elder Frost. New bond my bloodbath, so I had to pinch it? Yeah. Cancel order. Got you. Thankfully the stream delay timer is not, not long enough for the, for chat message to come through, that's good. Thanks! No problem! Enjoy your kinship. Of course my bloodbath decides to do a speed attack. Double enraged bloodbath, let's go! Were you paying attention when James was talking about the move cheer in this game? Both of our bloodbaths are now in reach looking.
Oh wow.
For some reason, when the hunter uses cheer, which does what again? Anything? This is what happens. I do not remember what he uses, so... Technical? Do you want me to pair up with your bloodbath again? Magma Hellblade? Magma? I will 100% give you as much kinship as I can, James, just because it's hilarious. And that happens. I can't help but notice that your bloodbath's health is double mine? So yeah, you're what, like 90 something? Level 90 something? Nice. Is that the strat going forward? I just hang out with your bloodbath and we kill things? $700 health about? Jesus Christ. Is that with health up, jeans? Because mine has health up XL. Yeah, okay, cool. So now I have something to look forward to. 700 health bloodbath. I'm actually kind of surprised that everything's doing alright when I'm playing on the internet and streaming. Oh, and nutriments? Yeah, of course. Gotta have them nutriments. Like, I have no idea if nutriments like make or break the builds, but all of my monsters have them. I was watching the minimap and saw you do a little twirly thing. You good? I hope so. Bonding XL. I'm like 90% sure chat heard that. Just
Give it a second one if they did.
fair enough. Oh, I do have a bonding XL already. Yeah. Giggle. Oh, I got it now. What'd you get? I got bonding XL too. Nice. I don't need another devil jaw. I got plenty. I don't need that either. Come on. I swear to God. Am I just gonna get all of these, Why is he on you? Come here, Rathalos. James needs to be able to run away too. Stickers! Yeah. Hooray for stickers. Run! Wait, I can just run back in. Damn it! Can you not scare these ones away? Oh. That was entirely my fault. I try to help. I'm giving you the kinship again. I almost escaped. I know! I had to go and mess it up! Ugh, freaking hell. Arthur, I don't know where you find your random pictures. Wolf, I swear to God. Check me. Touche. Listen, if the theory that people became Pokemon, or Pokemon are people, it's still accurate. Can you change your bloodbath to a speed boy? Cool. Got you. It's real. Real enough. I'll count it. I don't know how much kinship you want, James, but... Is anyone else's heart racing? No. I'm
Try
pretty
less
good.
caffeine.
Less caffeine,
Less sugar.
yeah, less sugar.
Maybe not run from the cops first.
Remember, if you run from the cops, you have to hide out on a roof in your car. GTA reference. Oh man, should I do the bloodbath thing, or I'll wait? Yeah, I'll wait. Unless you want to pair up with my Diablos. Is that your... Oh, wait, no. I don't want to die. I've been racing a lot recently. Decided to join NASCAR, but he crashed and broke his spine. Touche! Alright.
What was he racing in? 50s?
Never race again, which is sad. Sadness. God, everything just dies before you, James. I'm mad jelly.
That's because he has no life.
He's level 90-something.
Exactly. How do you think he got there?
I guess that's fair enough.
That was the point.
James says lol. Oh, man. Sorry, Lamau.
See? James understands. Guy humor.
Sure, not wrong, he says.
Okay, maybe a little too true.
I mean, to be fair, when I was your age, James, I didn't have much of a life either, so it's fine.
Hey, at my age, I still don't have much of a life.
Fair enough. That same race, my heart's car decapitated another racer. You could say it was, a heart attack. I'll stop. Wolf was giving me this look like I just did the worst thing ever. Which I guess I kinda did. Work, Pornhub, and video games. Yeah, it sounds like the average life of a young dude. It wasn't. Aw.
That life would be better with a good girlfriend. Not one of those shitty girlfriends, like one of the actual good ones.
Stickers! You should be ashamed, Fox, of that
Because
terrible
you'd
joke.
need a lot less Pornhub.
I'm coming back! I'm coming back! I'm gonna be slow, but I'm coming back!
It's probably gonna be done before you even get there.
Probably. I'll join the fight and it'll be over. It's action and tragedy. You should be ashamed, Fox. I'm making fun of tragedy? I do that all the time. But no, the joke was terrible. That is true. His tail was so high, but it got me still. Oof.
Sounds like a bad hitbox.
Yeah, maybe. Do you have enough kinship to swap over to speed? Because I cannot. Not because of the joke, but because we made fun of my heart's accident. I guess that's fair enough. Thank you. Head. I love that that's a thing that you can do. I had one guy on multiplayer that had a silver, or not silver one, silver Rathalos. All he would do is pet it, and play his hunting horn to power up the kinship gauge, and was just constantly spamming that kinship attack. It was crazy. Like making jokes about tragedies? Make one about me. It was a tragedy when we first met. Oof. I mean, I was fighting a Gendro, which is pretty much a joke in and of itself. So.
Yeah, that's a tragedy of a monster.
It really is. I mean, the raptors are cute, but they're not good monsters. Or they're not good fights. Hit times 100.
By the way, speaking of your NASCAR racing paraplegic heart that got into an accident and killed another racer, supposedly.
I'm so slow today. I'm not touching Arthur since.
I guess you would call that, a heart failure, huh?
Sorry, I did it. What did you forget? Hint? I forgot the date at one point, but now I know it. Because it's the day before Valentine's Day, ironically enough. Okay, that looked amazing. I forget a lot of things, Arthur. Hint again? Or no, it's already in there. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, okay. Derp. I'm gonna just pet him again. Because there's no reason for me to do anything right now.
That's what she said.
Context!
Clipping it and putting it in the OC Direfox.
I could. Oof, I gotta poop, I'll just push through. Oh,
Sounds
man.
like a shitty situation.
These are just crap tier jokes that we're making today. Oh.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one down, another one down. Alright, I'm gonna go running with this, my Rathalos egg? Yeah. I can't get any more eggs, can I? Yes, eggs. Oh yeah, it is a crap situation. White Monobolus! Again? Seriously, man. What do you have, like a cologne that attracts them or something? Like, do they just leap into your freaking arms? That's
Yeah,
like
it's
the
called a
10th
vagina.
They do have one horn. How'd you feel if I was on the news? It depends on what you did. If it's for a good thing, then that'd be awesome, but the news still sucks, so...
Yeah, like, ending world hunger or curing cancer would probably be pretty good reasons to end up on the news.
Right? We just screamed and freaking...
By the way...
That's a silver one.
Since I bring up ending world hunger, anyone who says that ending world hunger is possible is fucking lying to you. And out of their goddamn mind.
There'll
It
always
is
be
basically
poverty,
physically
unfortunately.
impossible to completely end world hunger.
Yep.
Except in an unbelievably ideal situation, which will absolutely never happen.
Yeah.
It's easy to ease world hunger though.
True. What if it was because I murderized a dude? Depends on the context. Again, there was a guy who literally murderized a dude on live television and got away scot-free.
Not scot-free. Time served. His like 3 months of prison waiting for trial and whatnot.
I'm assuming he does speed, by the way. Unless it's technical, but either way. Screw those kids who hunger. Back to flipping pizzas? Wolf does not flip pizzas.
Nope.
Use power? Oh. Okay, thank you. I use power.
I've picked up cars but never flipped pizzas.
True. Can you stream? Okay, stream is okay. It freaks me out because OBS likes to be like, hey, 7,000 kilobytes is a little scary. Yeah, kind of, but it's fine, everything's cool. Oh, silver one's got a lot of HP. Don't ask why I have power jet. I didn't even notice. I just saw a power move. Yeah, actually, he can summon piping hot pizzas and throw them at people's faces. Out of all the superpowers, summoning pizzas, hot pizzas specifically, would be like a McDonald's-esque sort of
I mean, if I
superpower.
have a microwave in like 3 or 4 minutes at a time,
True.
I summon them from the freezer.
Why is that? Only old ladies? Depends on the old lady. In Vegas,
What?
there's a lot of little old ladies that you probably want to throw pizzas at. Just saying. I'm not gonna elaborate on that either. I'm just letting my Bolt Reaver just power the frick up, apparently.
There's also a lot of little old ladies in Vegas that want to get their business cards.
This is also true. Just gotta be careful which ones you pick, I guess.
That's true. All of them.
All of them.
You have to be careful and basically not pick any of them.
Okay. Go, Raitaro! I wanna see how much damage you do!
So where's Reptar?
Reptar is at home right now. We're trying to get genes for Reptar.
You're building Reptar without Reptar, huh?
Well, yeah, he's gotta be built first. You can't take him out when he's in pieces. Is this technical now, or is this speed or power? I just listed everything. I don't know what's happening. Oh, he's targeting you, so that's gonna be fun. I'll wait a second here, so I don't... What? I read that sentence, and I read it in like a 5-year-old child's voice for some random reason. I know that's not correct. That's the same word! You didn't change anything. Yeah, I'll just do this.
You mean he failed to correct his autocorrect twice?
Unless
3
he means
times.
2 different people under the same title. So it could be that. Oh, speed, okay.
Back to searching for the manga chapter.
Oh, he hits twice? Well, that's not scary or anything. Alright, I'm gonna hop on Raitaro here. Should I just go full kinship?
Yes? I don't fucking know.
I don't know either. Is he
Do I look
targeting
like
me?
I'm even looking at that screen?
He's not targeting me. Yeah, I'll let you get a free power boost in. I'll just slap him. Yeah, go for it. Okay. Let's go. I can always swap to something else if I need the attack bias. Thanks, by the way. I can't power up. Oh, really? Oh, did you already use pump up? That's right. Thanks. Wait, you can change the stickers? How do you change the stickers? I don't want Nabiro anymore. Pray tell. Okay, I got it now.
It'd be great if they let you get one of the waifus from fucking Rise.
Right. Oh, Cynthia! Okay, fair enough, Arthur. Yeah, that's totally fair. Yep, I would like fighting her too. Cynthia. Cynthia is is the champion of one of the areas, and she is pretty cool, shall we say.
Wait, are we like talking cool or are we talking like cool?
We're talking like cool.
Oh, okay.
She's like Pokemon mom, essentially. Like every... Yeah. Yep. Yep. Cynthia is a mommy. Yes, there you go. Alright, technical. I'm gonna just keep letting my Raitaro do things because... How dare you? Hi, Distraction, how have you been? It's been a while. Is Cynthia not your waifu from Pokemon? You even have Roberto. What? How do you change the people?
By the way, welcome back, One Distraction.
Oh my god. What has happened? Oh. Oh! Oh! I see the health bar now. Holy crap.
Wow.
Just bonk. Is he targeting me? No. Okay, in that case, I'll just dust a life everyone. Not like it really matters. Or life powder everyone. Everything you do is bad these days, so how are you? Yeah, ain't that the truth? You try to do good, and no matter what, people are gonna figure out something to give you crap over. We're doing alright. Hanging out. Target spotted. And target dead. But yeah, just chilling. I'm trying to get Jeans to build a Devil Joe, who I have now called Reptar, and nobody can change my mind about it. Now James is just taunting me with the stickers.
Yep, and he's not gonna help you figure it out until next time.
Probably. Yeah, life is always life. Distraction, always.
Yeah, but now is a little fucking crazy.
I had a customer call today.
Wait. You do old school anti-racism crap, and you're called racist now.
Yep.
And you do old school racist shit, and you're called, what is it? Forward thinking.
Well, I mean, I'll show you. Okay, that's Kieran. I don't need one of those anymore. You breathe? Oh my god! Expanded CO2 plants drive on it. It makes more CO2. How dare you? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What's funny to me about the CO2 stuff is
I skipped a silverwood for a Teostra.
we breathe oxygen and we eat plants and meat. Plants breathe CO2. They eat CO2.
Make H2O up. Okay. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah.
Exactly, yep.
Exactly. So, I mean, technically, if you cut down the forests and replant them, not all at once, of course, but if you're cutting down reasonably large swaths of forest and replanting them with the similar trees and running cars all the time and burning the paper, you actually will increase the oxygen levels in the planet and have healthier, stronger, faster growing plants.
Huh? Which is...
And increase, all the good stuff on the planet.
Right.
Maybe even be
That
able to
would be
grow
wolf's luck,
better
by the way.
plants or better crops. What would be my luck?
Getting dropped as a baby and becoming smarter instead of dumber.
I mean, I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. I skipped
There was
Silverwood
that
for
guy
Teostra.
who had a railroad spike go through the center of his head and have a perfectly normal life afterward.
Normal.
And that was in like 1840
Yeah,
or 1860.
Phineas Gage.
Yeah.
Essentially, the railroad spike went straight through to the point where it separated the two halves of his brain.
Yeah.
He became.
It went through from the bottom of his jaw to the top of his head and came out.
Yep.
And he lived and lived a normal-ish life.
Normal-ish. Normal enough.
If I remember right, he was a transcontinental railroad worker, and his job was explosives, and he was packing the explosives with the railroad spike, which was black powder, by the way, which is a shock-sensitive compound, much like TNT and C4. And he did one of the no-nos, which was stick his head over what he was packing, and that he packed a little too hard, and or got a static shock, which turned the hole that he was packing full of gunpowder into a gun.
Yeah, essentially. Also, who the hell is Tomar? I am confused.
I don't know.
Merciless.
I don't think I've ever met somebody named Tomar.
I don't think I have either. Not merciless, vicious. So we didn't get I didn't get a Stygian, James. I don't know if you want to run that again. Up to you, though. Yeah, we'll sacrifice this to Chris. Sure? Okay. Feel free to let me know when it's posted, I guess. Think you drove faster with some bouncing avatars? But they're just missing out? I mean, depends on what kind of bouncing avatars you're talking about, wink wink. I'm sure there was a
That is a play on words that not a lot of people would get. Because you have to understand the English language to know some of the other potential meanings for avatar.
Yeah, fair. Well, I'm
Or I
talking
should
about
say
VTubers.
some of the extensions.
Is it VTubers still? Even if it's on Twitch? It's still the same thing? I don't know. There's vicious. That's what I want, right? Yeah. Increases head-to-head damage. I don't care about Dragon Breath. Get rid of that. Although, distraction, in all seriousness, I have been considering getting a, like, real kitsune mask. And webcam, and do it that way. I have a thing about not showing my face, which is ironic on this type
Same
of,
thing about not showing your real name and whatnot.
Exactly. Although, we messed that one. That one got messed up, but that's okay.
Yep.
No big deal. Oh, that's maxed out. And the same way. Yeah, I figured. Most people are. Yeah, I just meant a silly pick bouncing, showing two people playing. Oh! You meant it in a completely innocent way. And I just made it all dirty. Sorry, that's what I do. You're already messed up. Yes.
Well, Direfox, to be fair, your mind was born in a gutter.
It seriously was. In my YouTube videos, I don't like to show my face. Yeah, I don't blame you. I really don't. Fox has considered many things. Many things? What do you mean? What kind of many things? Where's that dragon dog? That's Dragon Plus. Frick. Alright, well, let me see if... Whenever you're ready? Okay. I figured you'd be ready soon, so... I would never abandon you in the woods. Frick. Oh, training fair works, sure. And only 74 people would ever know at the moment. Yeah, right? I mean, it's... You still would have to go through some of the VODs to find it, but... Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong menu. See, I found you again, James. It's easy. All I gotta do is click the menu and you're there. Like magic. But the other time where she considered throwing off a cliff was a little turtle man. To help you fly, you had to learn somehow. What? What?
What?
What?
What?
Oh, me finding him again, probably. That irritates him so much, I don't doubt it. How many times did you refresh the multiplayer hub? You know me so well! Apparently. Oh, the 69, yeah. Oh, wait, no, I need to swap over to Bloodbath. Too late. Fish pet? Fish pet? Like, having a fish pet? Yeah, Turtle's like, you need to learn to fly, bro. Well, I will say there is a flying turtle, but it's a giant Japanese kaiju. Pet the fish. Oh, the salmon. Right. Of course. Pet the fish. Gamera. Yes. Where am I going? My favorite hero. He is a neat one, that's for sure. Oh god. I kinda just... Ugh. All of a sudden I just tasted straight Whopper. He's Superman, but better. A lot of things are better than Superman, to be honest.
Especially since... Almost
like ish,
anything
sure.
is better than Superman after he renounced his U.S. citizenship. And I'm not joking, in the comic book, the newer series, which has gotten woke, he renounced his citizenship to America and claims he's a citizen of the world. Because, you know, you can't have borders like...
You cross state line. I'll stop.
I wasn't going for that. Like having different freaking nations have sovereignty over their own land.
He's a turtle. He's got elbow claws. He does. And he eats plasma? Question mark? Goes 3 times. 3 times?
I don't know.
You can lift 50 Antarctic blue whales. Which would be freaking cool. Oh, I missed the other chest like a dumb.
What did I miss in chat that was about goes 3 times?
That's what I'm trying to figure out too. I lose track of things very easily. Wait, why are you... Okay. Yes, eat any flammable material. Okay. Well, for this egg fetch, if I come across Silverwind first, I'm grabbing that. Stygian can wait. I can always come back for a Stygian. I guess I can always come back for Silverwind too, but they're a little harder to get. But no, all I ended up with was this lousy Teostra. Sorry, I'm extra salty because I found a super rare gem and I pulled a rainbow Teostra out of it and I was like, oh, this is great, I'll leave that. Not knowing that I could have pulled Dread Queen instead. How many times do you consider giving me another dude so I'd be their problem? Never. Not once. Plus, giving you another dude would be strange. I don't know why. Also, James, I realized I 100% went the wrong way. I thought the blue cursor was elsewhere.
Probably that along the lines of men have double standards when raising kids.
Oh, hey! Yes, your eyebrows will grow back.
Yeah, men with sons usually will look at the sons, watch them fall down, scrape their knees and shit, and be like, okay, no, let him be. You okay, son? It didn't hurt that bad? It's not bleeding? You're gonna keep running around? Okay.
Yep.
Whereas they see their daughter fall down and, oh my god, the world has ended.
Yep. Really remember trying to give me the giant monkey so he'd eat me? Heresy. Giant monkey is evil. I do not like King Kong whatsoever. My 10-year-old character is so hot. Pokemon or stories? Or both? Is it just me or is it kind of weird that like the quote-unquote 10-year-old characters in Pokemon nowadays are kind of like you can.
They're supposed to be appealing to the 13-year-olds playing.
That's true enough, yeah. But if we count Sinnoh, camera check, camera click. what are we photo referring? But like in X and Y, you literally could run down a freaking like fashion strip and pick up things for your 10-year-old that you probably shouldn't dress your 10-year-old in. Mostly, men are disposable, and even so in current society, regrettably, it makes no sense to me. It really, I don't understand it at all. Like, there's no way you can convince me that men are disposable.
Hang on.
I sense sarcasm, by the way.
Yeah.
Obviously sarcasm.
I've got one. And this is sarcasm, but it is partially. It does have a little kernel of actual like truth to it, but it's really heavy sarcasm.
I'll take it.
Okay, so
Frick!
women can do anything men can do and do it better than them. Women are just as strong as men. Women can compete in the same like. It doesn't matter that somebody was biologically a man and has, had taken different hormone supplements and whatnot to become a woman. They should be able to compete with the rest of the women. Okay.
1 second here.
Hang on. If that's true, if women are just as good at everything as men are, if not better, and just as strong as men, if not better, and can compete in sports, then why then is it so concerning to them when a man hits a woman?
That's a fair point. Also, did you get another white noble exchange?
Probably.
Also, Arthur, you're definitely not disposable. Stretch says try a dating app as a guy. Oh, dude.
Oh God.
I have a buddy who's going through that right now, and it is just awful. It boggles my mind.
Worse than that. Worse than that, because our buddy's going through it. Have one of your favorite hobbies be guns.
Okay.
And try and get on a dating app. And actually be like, yeah, try and figure out how to say it in as acceptable of a way as possible. Let alone have a profile pic. Oh Boy, you get removed so fast.
Right? Breathless and 17 damage to me, and yes, another one? Jesus Christ. I had a dating app as a guy. Had no problem. Maybe we should give our buddy some tips. Oh, why am I keeping this a secret?
Yeah, not be fucking 6'3" and 300 pounds.
That doesn't hurt. Also, you are younger than he is by a pretty chunky margin.
No. I think the big important thing here is that Duo is not looking for a one-night stand, a fling, any of that. He's attempting to look for a woman that he is probably going to spend the rest of his life with. He's actually on the app intent for marriage and children.
Yep, exactly. So that's also a difficult thing because there's a lot of women on there that are like, oh yeah, me and my husband want to try something new. And I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna knock you, you do you, but 15-year-old random guy, school team, defeated women's national best. Yes, 15-0. Exactamundo.
You got it. I mean, it's the whole point of separating men and women in sports was to make it so that women could actually compete.
Yep, to give them their own competitive circle.
Yes.
Plus,
to make it fair for them to compete and actually make it perfectly possible. There's only a couple of sports where the records are held, where the records held on the women's side are actually better than the records held on the men's side. Like swimming. Women, when they swim, are more essentially aerodynamic because of tits.
Yeah.
It gives them more of the teardrop shape.
That one's funny, not boring. Well, it is pretty funny, because you gotta figure... like, women call men disposable, but
some 15-year-olds can beat 25-year-old, national champions.
Maybe irony is probably the
That's
proper
irony.
Funny. Word of funny. Yeah, right there. The women going, oh, we can do anything men can do, and then a bunch of 15-year-olds just wipe the floor. Like, that's hilarious in my opinion. But that's me. Also, I call BS in your dating experience. Science is out there. For James, you mean? So I think he's the only one who's had the success.
You mean besides me?
You didn't use a dating app!
You're right.
I didn't mean to sound so condescending
I
there.
used my friend zone.
Yeah, technically, yes. See, I got super lucky. Wolf and I met in high school. And then the rest is history.
Yeah.
But, let's face it.
Long story short, we were friends for 2 years before I figured it out, and then I asked her out, and she turned me down.
That's for a lot of reasons. Well, one reason in particular that was really bad. So, Wolf didn't know that I was actually with someone else at the time, and I didn't want to be quote-unquote disloyal or whatever. Which is funny, considering what ended up happening, but TLDR, dude cheated on me, I dumped him. A few months later, I asked Wolf out.
Yeah. He cheated on her
get off my freaking face.
once, swore he would never do it again, and then blatantly did it in front of her face. Like, brought the girl over for lunch. Same girl, beforehand. Yeah, he got dumped pretty quick.
Yep. Okay, Cupid. Oh, okay. I think that's what Duo is using currently. I'll have to ask him. I don't remember which one it is. It's the one with a bunch of questions. It's like a walnut, except not at all like a walnut, it's far stronger. I mean, maybe. Did he whip his meat out on the table on the date? Who? Wait, who did? Wolf?
Your ex-boyfriend.
Or my ex. No.
No, he brought the girl to lunch with Dire Fox here, and that was after he had already cheated on Dire Fox with the girl he brought to lunch.
The first time.
The first time, and had apologized for it and swore he wouldn't do it again, and I think even said he wouldn't hang around her. Any which way, he went to lunch and then basically just about told Dire Fox he was getting ready to do it and left to go to her place or whatnot. Yeah, he got dumped.
I nearly destroyed his car. But we don't talk about that. Women's strength isn't athletics, it's keeping men sane and in contact. As women are more attuned to general consciousness or consensus. That, however, is also a downfall. Oh, very true.
Oh, yeah, James, you're right, because his whole reasoning for it was the fact that she stayed friends with me after she turned me down.
Yeah, he was super, like, jealous of... Well, I say jealous, but, like... I was kind of jealous. guy die? No, he did not die. I don't know where he is right now. He got murdered. I don't know, he could've. I wouldn't know about it. He was living with my brother for a while, and I haven't heard about it since. Because clearly my brother's married and doesn't have him in the house, so... I don't know what happened to him. He's probably in frickin' Mississippi somewhere. But yeah, no, distraction, you're 100% right. There's a reason why women are considered more emotional. I mean, one, because we are. But it's the differences.
Yeah. Women are better at things that women are better at.
Like, most women are better at, like, artsy stuff. Not artsy stuff, actually.
I wasn't saying that. Just there's stuff that men are much better at because we're men, and they're on average. And there's stuff that women are much better at, on average, because they're women. It's supposed to be two halves of the whole.
Right.
You're supposed to be bad at the stuff that the other half is good at. Otherwise, they wouldn't complement each other.
There's a lady on TikTok who sums it up a lot better than I do.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember who it is, unfortunately.
It was actually funny, we were kind of talking about some of the differences between men and women the other day.
Right? Some news article said man shot to death in space by aliens. It wouldn't surprise me if it happened. To the person that we're talking about here. To see you guys a little, I forgot how much I love this. Aww. Well, I appreciate you hanging out, for sure. It has been a hell of a while. I understand schedules are crazy and life is weird, so no harm, no foul, man. Glad to have you here whenever you can be here. And it said the man who was famous for beating down his boyfriend was shot to death.
What was that conversation? It was like yesterday.
Violence. We were talking about the differences in the gender violence. Not gender violence.
No, differences in violence by gender.
Yes. That was a lie, but he did die.
The hilarity of it was on average, men will be, we feel in our experiences and observations that men are a little bit quicker to physical violence in, say, altercations, if they're irritated or whatnot, and we're ignoring alcohol and whatnot. But they are softer and less brutal. They are much quicker to stop.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And
we were talking about this with Safety Guy. I mentioned this conversation, and he was like, "That's an excellent observation," and 100% like,
yeah,
good on you.
Because like take for instance, pushing a normal guy to the point where he kind of wants an altercation, but isn't really in it. He won't follow the person around generally too much. Like if somebody leaves to go to their car, like, hey, I'm not having any of this, I'm not doing this with you, I'm going home.
Yeah.
The guy might pester them verbally and maybe follow them to the door, but generally they won't follow them out to the car or anything.
Yeah.
They won't throw hands.
Sorry,
and
James.
If a second guy if one of his buddies comes up and just kind of grabs him like, hey man, nah, just leave, they'll generally stop. But women, you push them to that same point. They're following you to the car.
That too. To that same breaking point.
Yes, to the same breaking point. They'll follow the guy around, or the other person, another woman, a guy, doesn't matter. You know, they'll follow him around. If one of their friends comes up and tries to hold them back, nope, they're not stopping. They're still going. They're still trying to get something started.
Yep. Also,
and we're just talking in generalities.
Yeah, he killed his wife and got shot to death by cops in Tennessee, so he was having a delusion. So that's actually really tragic.
Okay, what do we got up here?
Distraction says, point problem is it's easy to say what men do, how great they are, and women in general don't do those roles as well. After any good male leader, there's a great female supporter. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, take like the presidents. Like, you got Roosevelt, and you know, like Eleanor Roosevelt? Oh my god!
Oh yeah.
She did all sorts of things. I mean, granted, she's one of the first ladies who's lauded.
And this falls to the same thing that we were talking about for potential reasons for why men will stop when a friend tells them to stop, or say they do get into a physical altercation and they've just kind of been pushed barely to that point of really starting something physical, you know, and throwing the first punch, because a guy generally kind of more often than not will not throw the first punch. He'll try and get something started verbally. He won't throw slaps and whatnot. But let's say you push a guy and a girl to the point of actually throwing a hit, right?
Yeah.
A guy, say they both knock the other person out with that first hit. A guy will more often than not like, oh, okay, whoa, this is done.
Yeah.
But a woman
Kinda like what
generally
James just said
won't.
here.
They'll just keep going. And what we're thinking is programming, biological programming.
Yeah, that's what I'm pretty sure the difference is.
In the animal world, the males generally compete, and they have that programming, compete until you win. Don't do permanent damage that will get the other guy killed.
Yeah.
Where women don't have that same programming, so it's you push them to that point, and they don't have that internal stop mechanism potentially.
Potentially. I swear he was shot. If it isn't him, I'll pay you $55.
For that same reasoning, men are competitive. Men, not all of them, but tend to be competitive. They tend to thrive under pressure or not shirk under it. And that's the CEOs and leader positions.
Right. James says, I have a breaking point to where you push and push and push me, and I will start getting pissed and need a timeout before I do anything I regret. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I hope that most people are like that. They get pissed off and they kind of just, okay, take 5 minutes, everything's cool, and then come back to it later. Some people not so much. Arthur says he shot or went on the run, and in Tennessee got shot by cops at a Shell gas station. His first name is I'm, and his last name is Lying. Touché, sir. Distractions is just guys, goes into a sausage fest. Nobody would like that. Could you imagine if you completely eradicated, just let's thought experiment here, if you completely eradicated one gender, whether women or men?
Well, there goes the species for one.
Minus there goes the species. Could you imagine how irritating women would be? Because they all cycle, right? So imagine if every single woman on the planet hits the cycle at the same time. It's just war. It's just all at war.
Okay, let's stop this for a second at that.
Okay.
Dire Fox actually is talking about something that not a lot of men know unless they're in a situation to kind of learn about it. But women in a house, so potentially in a larger community too, their cycles will actually slowly change to line up at the same time, so that all the women in the house are bleeding at the same fucking time.
Mm-hmm. That's terrible.
And are emotional at the same time. So in a world with no men, there is that, 7 trillion to 1 chance, or whatever you want to say, that all 3.5, 4 billion women might wind up on the same day.
Exactly. Distractions as men are competitive, women try to look to common ground. Both are needed, in my opinion, in politics. Yep. I feel like we need a balance. Do I even bother attacking this thing? I think I just hit it and let James do the damage. I know, Arthur, we're probably not going to get into politics, I would imagine. But yes, James, war!
I would call that a skirting of politics, or a glancing blow of just generalities and the differences between men and women in positions of pressure and power, which would include politics, leadership, CEO positions, management positions, anything like that.
Yeah. To your point about the lunar cycle, though, my theory is herd tactics.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a bunch of humans, like, say you get horses, right? You have a bunch of horses. Horses, this is gonna get weird really quickly. They all go into heat about the same time, and they all have children about the same time. That's so that way the herd can protect all of them at once. Or, if they lose one or two, it's not a big deal, because they have backups, essentially. That's my thought of why that happens. Also kind of like, their opinions, though? Often their opinions? Women's opinions? Women in politics opinions? I think I lost a word there. My theory is, the Goblins are the Zonai, or at the very least related. That actually could be very possible. The Goblins have a lot of weird things in Zelda that are kind of suspicious in Breath of the Wild. It's either Bokoblins or, Lynels, I think.
I think they both actually have a bit of weird stuff.
They do. Oh my god, get on the blood bath. There we go. Distraction, I will warn everybody in chat, including Distraction. I could go on about the differences, not the differences, but theories about men and women, because it's essentially...
It's biology, kind of.
It's fascinating, is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
And to be weird, I guess.
When you're talking in generalities.
Yes,
Again.
in generalities. And of course, as a writer, it's even, for me anyway, I feel like it's probably more noticeable for something that I do. Because one of my teachers once said that you can write any character, just you can replace the gender, nothing should change. Well, I don't quite agree with that.
But you have agreed for most of it. At least if you're writing a good book,
it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, it
If
almost
the story's good,
almost doesn't matter.
Yeah, there might be a couple things that are different, but all in all, you could have the same plot and it would still work.
Yeah.
Another theory. Hey now, weird. Women stay behind as a group while men go out hunting, and best logic made sense / survive. Yeah, exactly. Hunter-gatherers. It makes sense. And plus, women's bodies are actually more... Is it scientifically proven? I can't remember.
For what?
Like, women can take a beating better.
Yeah.
So if they're protecting their children, for example...
Out of context again.
God!
But yeah, women can take more damage, I think it is, than men and live.
Yeah, why is my camera not working?
Because your stick isn't working. You should play with it more sometimes. Any which way, if I remember right, women actually tend to have a higher pain tolerance, or at least to certain things.
Yes.
They also have higher endurance, I believe.
Say that again? I'm not saying that again. I realized that completely out of context. Are you okay, James?
But yeah, men have like, I think women have something along the lines of like 40% the lung tissue that men do.
What are we doing?
Men have much higher muscle content and also a better bone structure for just making power with the arms and whatnot.
Oh!
Again, men competing.
Sorry.
So that makes sense for why they would be the ones who would go out hunting too.
And yes, Wolf does not like the Beatles. Yeah, made me love actual woman, really. Or more, not really. Women got twice sensory, but 3 extra ways to handle pain. Is that what it is?
Maybe, I don't know.
James also says you should really start to play with that stick. And then we immediately started mucking around, teabagging the ground.
Nice.
With our female characters.
I wasn't alive in 1980, but whatever about the 38 stub nose? I mean,
was it a 38 stub nose? I don't remember. For Lennon. Why'd I get off my Monsty?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Is it? I don't know. The other theory I had too about the whole theory for the differences in violence between the genders. Internalizing things. Women internalize things more.
Women make men internalize things more.
True. Also, I can't... Alright, hang on a minute. I don't think I can swap to a technical move with anybody on my party. Dang it. I'll just pet him and hope for the best. Survive, friend. See, we weren't alive then, but that'd be strange. God. Arthur, you just reminded me of a picture that exists somewhere. Actually, not somewhere. There's a Beatles book that my dad ended up getting. Ow. And there was bits about John Lennon and his wife Yoko. Combat stance. God, if that freaking dude actually tried to make a combat stance, he'd probably fall over. The actual murderer. There was a picture in there. I don't know why they included this in the book. I have no idea. It doesn't make any sense. But he essentially, or Lennon was essentially like, oh, I love my wife so much, and I can prove it to you. And the photographer was like, okay, yeah, let's get a couple of photos that show you're the love of your wife or whatever. So Lennon undresses.
So it's a couple of fucking sex shots, isn't it?
No, he completely undresses. Yoko is asleep, lying down on like on a bed or something like that, and he just kind of spoons her while she's lying down, and that's the photo in the book. Like, there's no junk or anything showing, but it's just like,
Well,
Why would
that's
you?
stupid and disgusting.
Like, why would you do that? Why would you take a photo like that of somebody?
Yeah.
And Lennon, why would you do that, man? I know you're up in the sky somewhere, but still.
I
Why?
feel like that was a
understand.
brain damaged 200 IQ play.
Could be.
Because the 200 IQ play is have the same nude shot kind of, but you know, all sorts of hot women.
Was it
and
taken the day he died? Is that why it's famous?
flaccid. But like just them try and just flaccid. And then have the love of his life simply call him on the phone, and all
Oh,
of
did
a
you
sudden
want-
it's
hang on,
fucking
hang on,
hard.
Hang on, I'll back out. Too technical. Sorry, James. Get your kinship. Why was John Lennon the one to get shot? Because he was probably the most famous one. He wrote a lot of the songs along with Paul McCartney. But Paul wasn't as... Oh. Oops. Frick. I guess that might be why that one is so famous, though, that picture. He's not to the side, he's in the ground and buried. Yeah, frick. This seems the easiest one to get to. He didn't have any bodyguards? I could see Paul actually being the one to have bodyguards. Oof, my damage. Seriously. I just got bopped, though. Alright, so he's after me now. I'm gonna hope it's power that I'm supposed to play.
Now imagine if he just went out in public with a 3A vest on all the time. He might have been alive. When you get that famous, you kind of need to take precautions like one of the freaking bulletproof
I am
fuck.
failing at this.
Suit jackets. Oh my god, I just had a complete brain fart.
It's okay.
But yeah, they make bulletproof suit jackets, and somebody with that much money can certainly afford them.
True.
They also had, you know, silk made bulletproof vests for police and whatnot have been around for basically over 100 years now.
That is true.
There is almost no excuse for somebody in that kind of position to be in that kind of a crowd and not have one on.
Yep. Distraction says just nuke them from orbit until they glow and shoot them in the dark. And Arthur is memeing.
Nice.
I mean, that is one way to solve a problem, I guess. Oh god. What's this game? Monster Hunter RPG? Crow! Oh my god, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. How are
Holy
you, sir?
Fuck. Hey, Crow.
I hope you're doing alright. Last time I heard you were doing night shift stuff. But yeah, essentially. Also, hello! Hello, man! There's almost no excuse. Frick. Duke 3D Boom, baby. Fox and I are playing Monster Hunter Stories 2. Yes! Essentially, it is a Monster Hunter RPG, Crow. But instead, you raise monsters like Pokemon. It's essentially. And it's, rock, paper, scissors? It's like rock, paper, scissors...
It's a rock, paper, scissors thing, but Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a rock, paper, scissors, like, battle style, like, turn-based battle system. Which is why you see the different colors on the bottom, so each color supersedes another one and wins against it, and they all form like a cycle, kind of like a Fire Emblem, if you will. Cool, very interesting. Indeed. Finally happened. See, we know exactly who killed Lenin, though. Unlike some people saying, like JFK. But we also know who killed JFK, supposedly.
We know who killed Lenin, but we also know who killed JFK, supposedly.
Played Arceus? I have
Oh
not.
my god, Dire Fox.
I'm just joking around. Is it power now? I've lost track of this fight. I'm so sorry, James. I keep messing
Actually,
everything
the
up.
newer, not belief, but the one of the newer potentials that has a little bit of rough scientific support, not as it actually happening, but as it having been a potential, is that the Secret Service dude in the back seat might have accidentally discharged his firearm while he was drawing it, and actually been the shot that kind of canoed JFK.
That would suck.
And then the thought process is that they might have kind of covered it up just a tiny bit to protect their own.
Wolf is a magician, apparently. Also, holy crap, that did no damage to me, right? You're level 94, man! I'm level 60-something! Nothing is going to hurt you! Well, actually, that's a lie. Fatalis will hurt you. If you bother. I didn't see the number. What was the number? Crow, I'm glad you're having a good time, man. Oh, lord. My opinion is rather interesting and fun, more than I expected from other, the Switch Pokemon games. Stories, yeah, it is. Or you mean Arceus, Dur. Yes. That's actually good to hear, because I was worried about that.
So you're more likely to buy it?
Eventually, yeah. I feel like I'll pick it up at some point once it goes on sale and I have money.
Once it's not $60?
Yeah.
Is it 60 still? Or, okay.
That's Silverwind? That's Silverwind.
I would have thought that being a Pokemon game that they might have been nice and made it like 45.
No. They're never that nice. You did buy Arceus? Okay. 4,098! That's a lot of damage. I think that's twice the damage I've ever done. Like, as far as like a crit hit goes.
Arthur, you have no idea.
First on Switch and probably in a sale? Yeah, probably. Like, there's so many games I still need to pick up. Like,
yep.
I don't know if I'm gonna get Rise on PC just to play with PC people. That's really the only reason why I would get it, is to play with other people in that case.
It would be really nice if they used a verification process to verify that you already owned it on Switch, and then give you like a 50% discount for PC because you already own a copy.
Mm-hmm. That would be handy. You didn't want to ruin them. Fun fact: make sure if you do have a home defense arm, make sure it's a cheap one, because if you do end up having to use it, hopefully not, they're gonna take that.
Caveat there: make sure it is reasonably cheap, not cheap. Make sure that you can afford, essentially it's make sure that you can afford to replace it.
Yeah.
Because if you have to use it, and even basically if you're let out of jail and whatnot because it's determined that it was self-defense, it's still going to be, what you used is going to be confiscated, and you probably won't see it for a few years, if you ever do.
Crow says Rise looks like so much fun. Dude, Crow, have you played... I can't remember. Have you played Monster Hunter games? I've seen you play Terraria. I've seen you play a couple other things.
God, I feel like it's been a year since we've seen Crow.
It's been a while. I've only played World. Then you'll love Rise. Rise took everything World was and made it 10 times better, in my personal opinion. But I like old gen Monster Hunter better anyway.
Rise, I feel like
it's been a long.
It feels
while,
like
man.
a year. I don't think it has been.
The last time I saw you, Crow, was when you were still playing Celeste for the Golden Apples.
Books.
Or the Golden Berries, or whatever. I'll catch up on chat real quick. James says
but Rise took basically all the best parts of World and added them to old school style Monster Hunter in a good way. And then it took a bunch of stuff that is just quality of life stuff to severely cut down on grinding to make armor and weapons and whatnot, and just make it easy just to hop into the game, get into a fight, and get out.
I have to level him up first. Alright, we'll do that in a minute. James says I beat Legends Arceus last night at 2 AM, technically today. Jesus Christ, man. Not likely? I'm sorry, distraction. I missed what you said
and it made
before.
Clutch Claw actually a good weapon by using...
Clutch Claw doesn't exist anymore.
Exactly.
Oh, fair enough.
It made it actually a good thing by improving it and turning it into the wire bug system.
Yep. And yeah, distraction, I'm sorry, I missed what you said about the, not likely. It was a long time ago, yes, exactly, it's been a hell of a while.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you again, and that sounds really nice. Yes! How else do I describe it? The monsters are also
more realistic.
More interesting.
Not unbelievably more realistic, but because they added the wire bug and whatnot, your character doesn't have, well, if you're good at it, everything can kind of flow with no real stops, kind of more like real life. And that, I think, was done to allow them to make the monsters the way they did, which is no real gaps. It's all
Sort of.
flow. It's much faster paced than it used to be in the fight. And that's both you attacking and the monster attacking. It's much faster.
Well, I don't know. If you're used to World Crow, then you probably won't notice too much difference with Rise. Except for...
No, I'd say it's still like 20% faster at least.
I'm not sure. I haven't played Gen and then Rise and then Gen again just to see the difference.
No, I'm saying between World and Rise. I feel like the attacks and whatnot come from the monsters at least 20% faster. If you're comparing to Gen Ultimate, it's like double the speed.
Yeah. Also, James, I'm just running out and leveling up these Stygians real quick, and then I'll probably finish building Reptar. So I think we have everything now. And I appreciate your help, sir. You helped me complete my frickin' Monster decks. Couldn't have done it without you. Arthur's saying something about more memeing. I'm pretty confident, says Distraction, if you get some bouncing avatars, like a certain YouTube channel, you grow pretty fast. You're fun to watch, but don't have a pull. I can see that. It's a fair opinion. You mean like little dudes to accompany the bottom of the screens? I could do that pretty easy. I think. I'd have to look into it. Wait, why am I doing this? I need to fight this.
And James has got to go.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Hit me up later if you need me. Alright. Have a good day, my dude. Friend wanted me to come and help in Dark Souls. Oh, okay. So I gotta go to the stream, but love y'all. Good night. Until later, sir. Help out your friend like you've helped out me, and I'm sure you guys will do great.
And then you got that wall of text above that.
Yeah, that was Distraction. And, Arthur.
Yeah.
Distraction we read. Just like, Distraction, you mean like a little side thing that folks can interact with while watching? So I've been trying to figure out what to do for that kind of thing. I don't really know what. I've seen a lot of cool ideas. Like,
Wait, are you talking about the little caricature that moves like on Maple Creature, I think it is?
Alice?
I think it's...
Or you mean that darn
it might
moose?
be, yeah, that darn moose. That's the one I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
that darn moose. I'd have to commission Moose probably do that for me, or Nephalope if I was gonna do something like that. How I would make it look, I don't know. I'd probably just pull my Gen Ultimate character and go, make a thing, please. That's probably the best I'm gonna get. Fun fact: Wolf does not kiss guns. I know somebody who kind of does.
Fun fact, I've never owned a Bushmaster of any kind.
Oh, that's also true. Didn't even occur to me. But like I'm thinking of like Vanchko with like marbles.
Yeah.
Or the little world simulator thing that he did to get people, not to get people involved, but to...
You found Carl has the little avatars for the chat guys who walk around, I think, also.
Mm-hmm. He has not. Unfortunately for your joke, I guess. Clownfish channel? Clownfish channel. Keon and Redhead, either how they move around, or even interact, but it shows one or two people talking and how they present themselves. I don't think we're talking about the same channel. But yeah, it's that darn Moose and Nephalope that usually play together. And they have little...
It's just it's just sound activated caricatures that
move up and down.
Yeah, they essentially swap between mouth closed and mouth opened for not talking and talking.
Yeah.
Is what we're talking about. We're not talking about the like head and eye tracking VTuber programs. Which would be another one that would be probably a good idea.
Like a moving avatar?
Yeah,
I don't know
like
where
a
I'd put it.
VTuber type avatar.
I'd probably have to ask Riley. I think it's either Riley or Stealing Dragon has one set up. Unless Stealing Dragon changed his name. Arthur continuing the memeing. See, this is the danger of having Wolf know about chat. Or being able to
Yeah,
read
sorry,
chat.
Arthur. Never owned a Bushmaster.
Well, I already have
Don't really
Dragonfly.
ever plan on owning one
I'm a
either.
freaking idiot. James, I am so sorry. If I know you can't hear me right now, but I think I accidentally wasted your time.
Oops.
Dragonclad is on Stygian's and Ogre. Reptar already has it on his body, which means I stole the other Stygian while I was talking to chat and didn't notice. So we didn't need to do all that.
Whoops.
But you got me a silver win, so thanks. I really do appreciate it. Oh my god. I'm a derp. I'm all over the place.
Fox knows about every gun I've ever owned.
This is also true. What are we talking about? Oh no, I steal his usually.
That's the other way around. Fox steals my guns.
Oh yeah.
And cars. And shirts. And I can continue this all day.
Oh yeah. For sure. Dragon Plus and negate ailment. Okay, let's go find Dragon Plus. Just saying even some non-interactive avatars will attract more peeps in the stream. It's not obvious there are two people talking. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, I follow now.
Oh.
That
took a long time to figure out.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, that's actually brilliant. I'd never considered that. Like, I've thought about it because our voices are so different. I kind of figured it wasn't as necessary.
Yeah, but
having
I fuck off and read manga and shit a lot because, you know, I'm not actually part of the channel while I'm part of the channel.
That is true enough. I might have to hit up
This is your thing. I'm just with you.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm with them.
Sure. Ooh, you have another vicious gene. I will steal that, thanks.
Yeah, chat's scrolling too fast for me to catch much.
Crow says, okay, I'm back. I'll be lurking for the most part now. No worries, man. You're good. Glad to see you either which way.
Yeah, seriously. Good to see you around.
Actually, I don't even know if I would own a Bushmaster, come to think of it.
Like I said, not planning on owning one. Never have, probably won't.
Yeah. Nothing against it, just...
And if I'm not mistaken, the company is actually defunct now.
It might be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they shut down the branch. Who was it? Springfield Armory, I think, owned Bushmaster?
Don't know because of the thing.
No, it was Remington, I think, owns Bushmaster. I think they shut down Bushmaster and... God, there was a couple others. Tapco. Tapco, the AK parts. They shut that company down too.
Huh, alright. Also, Distraction says, just too nice, pick all lightly moving up and down in corners will get you 100 followers in months, really?
Wow.
Is that just because of the whole VTuber thing, or is it just something to look at?
It's just probably something to look at,
I mean,
like having a face cam.
Yeah, I figured that's probably why most people.
Oh, that's not interesting. I'm just looking at a game screen.
Yeah, which I guess is fair.
This person probably doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. They're probably a noob. Well, I'm gonna fuck
streamer,
off someplace
blah, blah, blah.
else.
Yeah, could be. I can totally understand that argument.
Oops.
I don't know what I would.
What?
I was about to say don't know what I would do for the picture, but I had a thought. Wolf Link.
Okay.
I don't know how I would make it work. I'd have to ask.
You mean like your picture that pops up on your phone when I call you?
Potentially.
You might just be able to contact that original artist that is signed.
Probably could. If I know how to make a moving avatar.
No moving avatar, just the picture.
Yeah.
Or contact asking them for, permission to have an avatar made.
True. It shows two people are streaming and how they you present yourselves, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be.
Exactly. That's what we kind of figured out.
That's my guess anyway.
Yeah. The guess. We aren't as good at this stuff as you guys are. We're not exactly professional or trying to be.
One hit KO. Yeah, and I try. Ooh, there it is. Thank you, Nurgle. You're mine now,
It's kind of for fun and to practice the
actually interacting with people?
Yeah. Practice not being antisocial. Or an introvert. Extreme introvert.
I was talking to Vanchka about this, like, I think last couple streams on him. He's also an introvert. And one of the main reasons why we stream, like, I think introverts are more prone to streaming instead of actually, like, going out and talking to people, is we can shut it down whenever we want. So it becomes oh, I don't have to be doing this right now, I'm kind of tired, I'll just say goodbye to everybody and shut everything down. And you can do that. You can't do that when you're, say, out at a party or something and trying to be nice or whatever. You know what I mean? That's my theory, anyway. There's an actual reason you don't know when I DM'd it to you. Sorry for being there twice. Not affiliated, but I mostly like this stream due to his avatar. Okay. I will steal that right quick. And put that in a note. Put that there for now.
Oh.
Appreciate it. I'll look at one of his VODs and see what he do.
Fuck this cough.
Yeah. And I do appreciate the input. I mean, I'm just kind of swagging it, you know?
Badly, but we are swagging it.
Like, I just recently added some custom, like, more custom commands and stuff, and I don't advertise any of that. I don't advertise the emotes. There's plenty of things I'm sure I could advertise. It just makes me feel good and makes me happy. It's a fox guy with a floppy ear. Oh, that's adorable. That's not a bad idea.
A floppy-eared fox?
That's cute.
Huh.
I'm trying to think. Well, I mean, I'm Dire Fox. I do wonder if I should... if it makes sense to do something that's obviously, like, fox-related. But I was thinking of essentially hitting up, that Dermoose and making an avatar for my Monster Hunter Gen Ultimate character. I
mean, you could get one from Upote.
I'm not doing that. I appreciate your suggestion, but how about now? Am I missing?
No. I actually have a slightly higher body temperature than normal people.
God damn it. Ooh, Dragon Plus. That's what I was looking for. Is that? Also, believe it or not, we do not smoke. Whatsoever.
Wait, what?
In any capacity.
What? Who? What?
It's further up on chat.
Okay.
Is it this one? Yes.
Duo does, and Duo is basically one of only 3 people out of all of my friends that I know that smoke.
You're so cool. I don't know. We were actually the nerd group in high school. We were the everything group in high school.
No, I was the everything group in high school.
True. I just got
assimilated. And middle school. Because I was I'm not sure if I was actually a nerd, but I was a nerd who wasn't a nerd.
You weren't quite as nerdy as you are now.
That was really good at sports.
You're a strange one. That's all I'm gonna say.
I didn't study. I paid attention in class. I got basically perfect scores on my tests. I didn't fucking do projects or homework almost. I was really good at sports. And I was always screwing off to watch anime or, you know, fuck around with cars or ride a bicycle or, you know, stuff. I was living, okay? But yeah, I was a little nerdy. I was introverted, but always doing something, and didn't give a flying fuck about who it was. Everybody got treated the same, men and women.
Yeah.
Didn't matter if you were one of the cool crowd or one of the bullied. Everybody was nice around me because I wouldn't have it if they weren't.
That is true. Distraction says, just watch the streams. It's kind of like watching breasts. It's just nice to watch. Fair enough. I love that comparison.
I understand that.
So do I. That's a great comparison. You just vibe with it. Yeah, I can totally get it.
Yeah.
Just vibe it. Yeah, I never got that homework thing. I was the homework fiend. I did all the homework. I did Wolf's homework.
Well, the reason why I didn't do homework was because I paid attention in class, and I did the classwork. And at one point I was like, you know, why the fuck do we even have homework? Well, it's so that you understand how to do, you know, all the problems. I'm like, okay, but I understand how to do all the fucking problems in class. I shouldn't need to do this shit.
Right. Dragonclad, Bugshot,
Oh
Zanooger.
boy, that would chap some asses in high school.
Oh yeah. Wolf was good at sports until the incident, which Wolf ran over a crowd of people who would check the Wolf flew over. Actually, can I tell the story about the car?
Wait, what?
I'll let you catch up in chat.
Okay, which thing about what? What about what story? Wait, what?
Sorry, I was whispering to Wolf.
That was
I don't know if that's a story you want to share or not.
that was elementary school.
Okay.
That wasn't high school.
I know it wasn't high school. I'm sorry, I'm looking for jeans right now, as we're chatting.
Yeah. Essentially, Dire Fox is over here wanting to tell a story that she doesn't really know.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with
That's
it.
about me. So, back in 4th grade, yes, that was a while ago. We all should understand this. But back in 4th grade, I was living my life again. So I was several miles from home. Mind you, I lived in Philadelphia. I was several miles from home and got hit by a car while riding my bike. Yeah. I wound up something like 8 or 10 feet in the air. This bitch basically just barely got her license. She was like 16, 17. Daddy just bought her a new car. The whole 9 yards. I wound up breaking one of the largest bones in your body in 3 places in about an inch. So I had a chunk of bone about 1 inch
Sorry about the cat.
that was floating in my leg.
By Medio?
I don't know. Maybe
I'm at a
further
loss.
up in chat.
Nope. Although I imagine one of Wolf's slaps would indeed hurt. As do most slaps.
It depends. Are we talking open hand or closed hand?
I was thinking open hands, it's funnier.
Yeah. Any which way. So, I wound up like 10 feet in the air.
And when you stood up, everyone's laughed. Clapped.
Actually, everybody held me on the ground because I was trying to get up to go the fuck home.
And Wolf clapped.
And the EMS guys, the medics in the ambulance that had been called, they finally let me get up. And they were like, trying to tell me something was severely wrong, and I went, no, I'm fine. Like, okay. Then well, let's see you walk to your bike. Needless to say, after I had tried to put weight on the leg that was broken,
Clap my hands.
fail.
That was a terrible clap. Talking meme. Oh, I don't keep up with the hip and habit of memes. I'm sorry.
What about memes?
I don't keep up with the newest memes.
I live offline.
Duo has to tell
this.
me about new freaking meme templates. I might as well be a boomer when it comes to memes. I understand memes. I find them funny. However,
You're not in contact with them.
I am not one with the meme usually.
Yeah. You're of the generation that created memes, so of course we know what they are.
Yes.
Any which way.
Arthur wants you to clap for some reason. It's gonna peak the mic. Just do a soft clap if you're capable of doing so. The microphone did not hear that.
Any which way, so I wound up in not even being able to get a cast for a week and whatnot. Like 2 days after the accident, after I had finally
Chilton?
been home and whatnot.
Also, Distraction says, kinda know that. When I broke my leg trying to get up, you'd better stay down until emergency comes.
Well, no, they thought I had severe brain trauma and shit because, like I said, I wound up like 8-10 feet in the air. I went over the top of this car. And I mean room to spare over the top of this car. Because this like 16-17-year-old who's in a 25-mile-an-hour section and like 100 yards past me, 100 meters past me, was I-95, basically, or I-76 or whatnot. It was one of the highway entrances, one of the on-ramps. She hit me through a red light at highway speed at like 100 kilometers an hour, 60 miles an hour.
I'm just glad Wolf's still here.
Get... So yeah, they thought I was real fucked up.
I mean, normal people. Looks like Scoutfly found something on the overlook.
Well, it kind of helped me that I was riding a mountain bike that was way too big for me.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Because I was all but my leg above the hood of the bumper / hood of the car. Because, you know, it's a car, it's the 90s, the front of the hood's pretty low. So, like, 2 days after this, I still have this chunk of bone floating in my fucking leg. In a temporary cast.
Also, Arthur, not a damn clue. Where did my scout flies go? I'm flying too quickly.
You talking about Jay Quellen?
And Avon? No,
any which way. So 2 days later, the girl and her dad knock on my front fucking door. They were basically getting ready to tell us to pay for the damages to their car because she ran a red light and hit me.
That's classic suburbia for you.
Only to find me with broken ass leg.
Broke to hell.
Yeah. So we went to court.
I mean, maybe.
They lost.
Naturally.
Yeah.
If he did, he wouldn't know.
About what?
To Arthur, sorry.
If I did what?
I don't know. That's a word I don't know how to pronounce. If it's a word. It could be a word. It could be one of them fake words that go around these days. Sorry.
But yeah, that was on Mother's Day.
Of all things.
Of all things, one of my 2 living brothers at the time also broke his ankle playing baseball that same Mother's Day.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. About that.
So yeah, there's the saga of how, Oh, I should have used the emote that we got. That we have.
You mean story time with Direwolf?
That one.
Fun fact, that money I couldn't touch until I was 18. And everybody forgot where the fuck it was and shit.
Until it showed
by
up as
that
a
time.
check in the mail or something like that.
Something like that. The investment company finally tracked me down and mailed off something saying, hey, you still have this money sitting here, so
Come get.
used that money a little bit, I believe, on student loans. Bought a car with it for college and whatnot, and used that money to also stay afloat during college.
Actually, what does Reptar do?
But yeah, that's why me and Dire Fox here have a matching pair of 1998 Nissan 240SXs.
Ridiculous number of years in prison. People don't know this, but they're recording this in a prison cell. That would be impressive. I don't think they'd let you do it, though.
Maybe.
Maybe on good behavior, if you're really well behaved or some such thing.
It depends on the program.
I don't know. Depends on the prison, I guess. I don't know. I'm just looking for something.
I mean, you'd be surprised about some of the shit that happens. Like the guy we know through the grapevine who was a convicted felon but worked at the Pentagon and had.
That's right.
By the time he retired, actually was like top security clearance and worked with the president and whatnot in the White House sometimes, like that kind of level. Convicted felon.
That's a Silverwind.
It's a old government program that got him into essentially.
I'm looking something up. Continue.
It was like the FBI or the CIA or something like that. It's a very low level position, and he stayed even after the program ended.
Right?
And it managed to get him up to the top.
Time to test the Devil Joe. Oh, frick. So yeah, we have stream homework.
Something like that.
That'll be interesting though. That'll be fun.
There's so much shit we gotta do.
Also, I've been noticing something. I don't know if this is a mechanic in the game or just something monster to monster. I start with lower kinship points at the start of a fight with, like, Bloodbath than, say, Nargacuga.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's because he's a deviant, and therefore he's more powerful than they handicap you. Devil Joe has essentially none. So I wonder if
maybe
it's
it has to
friendliness
do
thing.
with your skills.
Maybe that, or I just had never used them, so... Yeah, the lore of Wolf is becoming quite the thing. I don't think I could... I'd have to go through every single VOD in order to find it all. If I was gonna do something with it. Yes, no, we're letting Devil Joe do this. So, this pump-up ability that he's about to do is regarded as, like, the best skill in the game.
Okay.
It skyrockets your attack, but lowers your defense.
Okay.
So let's see what happens.
Alright. By the way, Arthur, you do know that Bushmaster made a 50 BMG AR-15, right?
Oh, they did, yeah.
I wouldn't trust it, but they made it.
Oh! 700 damage! And he's at his high level as my other dudes.
Ow.
Yeah. Like, I think Bloodbath on a crit hit does about 700. Oh, right, he swapped over. Oops. Ow. Dragon you. Go, Devil Joe, go! Alright, Dragon Fist. Does heavy dragon damage to one enemy, high chance to lower crit rate. His crit rate.
Again, Arthur, have never owned or touched a Bushmaster of any kind.
You're such a silly guy. He can be.
Oh yeah, I do plenty of silly, stupid shit.
Oh yeah. You have? You have what? Done silly things? Which we've done plenty of that.
No, touched a Bushmaster.
Oh, touched? Maybe. Kissed?
No, I've never touched a real
haven't?
Bush. Yeah, I don't think I've ever touched anything made by Bushmaster.
Ew.
Yeah,
Which means I probably haven't either.
yeah.
Let's go, Devil Joe. Heal yourself. Oh wait, he's fully healed. What am I talking about? We can crit down. Oh, I never used the nutriments on him, I don't think. I'll have to check. Sensor. You can fill in the blanks and do all sorts of nonsense with that, just as a pre-warning. If you get the missing words, you get a prize. I'll cook my goose. No, I know that's not right. Also, this kinship skill. We taunt Devil Joe with Reptar with a chunk of meat and throw it at the monster in order to do damage. I mean, that's Devil Joe though. His gun lance is called the Insatiable Gun Lance for a reason. He's always freaking hungry. In other words, are bait and dead? I mean, you could do that. That'd be an awkward thing to try to accomplish.
I mean, it's got quotation marks, so he might just be locking his dad in a room, in a small room full of fucking pot smoke.
Could be.
Baked.
Baked. Yeah, you could. You're too young for that. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't encourage any person to do it anyway. It depends, I guess.
Any kind of mind-altering substance, whether it be alcohol, tobacco, or weed. My biggest suggestion is wait until you're 21. Yeah, wait until you're in your 20s.
To break myself into an oven? I mean, isn't there actually like a percentage of actual like babies that happens to?
Yes.
They get baked.
something like that.
which is pretty
They
horrifying.
wind up trapping themselves in the oven, just like washing machines
Or cats.
or buckets of water.
Yeah. Or sinks.
Yeah.
I meant to literally make that head. I mean, in an oven. You have to put it in pieces first, though, is the thing.
But yeah,
Excuse me.
the reason that I say it is kind of the scientific reason why, not why, but the scientific reason that the 21 age is based off of. The average person's brain isn't really completely fully developed until their 20s, and you are much more likely to form some kind of a chemical dependency or have permanent altered brain functions. And we're talking anything as far as that's concerned, like permanently happy, permanently depressed, all of a sudden not being able to do 1 + 1 is 2, all sorts of stuff.
Also, no worries, distraction.
Below the 20s.
I take no offense.
Higher chance of that.
Distraction is away playing something else. No worries, my dude. Stretch. I have been told that if you mute the tab anybody's stream is in, it doesn't count you as a viewer for some reason.
Well, that was like, what was that, like a year and a half ago? I imagine they haven't changed that, but you can put the volume at like 1 or 5 or 15 and still not
counted.
hear anything and be counted.
Yeah. With a lamb leg? That's specific. Are we playing Don't Starve all of a sudden?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, no, it's the ham bat, not the lamb bat. My mistake. Speaking of, I gotta get Zion into Terraria again and show him the new boss. I don't know how he's gonna feel about it.
Well, first you should probably check how those Windows updates went.
If they ever finished. Mark my words, Scissor. Maybe. Did you find anything? Oh, yes. Welcome back. How was the excursion? Did you find out what monster the tracks belong to? Yeah. A Silverwind Nargacuga. What? A Silverwind Nargacuga, who not only identified the monster, but located its den and beat it? Yeah. You're incredible. Maybe I'll let you in on some info about other regions, too. Before I forget, someone at the Scrivener's Lodge is looking for you. Maybe you should pay them a visit. But you have another quest for me. This time my sources tell me the deviant monster's tracks were found in Alcala. Okay. Wow. I didn't... So we killed that Silverwind and actually got our kinship stone upgraded? If I had known that was gonna happen, I would've done that a long time ago. Whoops.
I have no words.
Right? Did you say, quote, Arthur is a gloopy? I don't know what a gloopy is, unless you're talking about a Gumi, which is a Pokemon.
What about Shinsengumi?
Dang it. Every time somebody says Shinsengumi, I think of, hell is his name now? Wakazashi Man. What the frick was his name? Something with an A-O. Aori, maybe? I don't know. He was the head of the Shinsengumi clan in, Kenshin. Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah.
How could you? I mean, if you're a Gloomy... No, not Gloomy. Gumi. Gudra? Gudra's the fully evolved form, I think. Ah. Monster PD enthusiast at your service. Has the completion coming along?
By the way, I think you might be a little wrong there. He might have used the Wakazashi, but I distinctly remember a couple of times hearing him say traditional Japanese sword, because the dub, what people
The dub was
were,
wrong.
yeah, the dub was wrong.
It's Wakazashi.
It was katana.
That's the wrong weapon! Katanas are longer, and he makes a point of that in the manga.
Well, yes, but they would always translate, doesn't matter Wakazashi or katana, to
Katana.
traditional Japanese sword.
Oh, that probably made him sound so pretentious.
It wasn't just him that he used the fucking translation.
Ah,
So, yeah.
that's frustrating.
The only one that I distinctly remember them specifying,
It was the Sakabato.
the horse killing sword, yeah.
That's the Zanbakuto.
Yeah, that.
Zanbakuto and then the Sakabato was Kenshin's reverse blade sword.
No, that was just Reverse Blade.
What the frick? See, I thought I watched the dub. I'm pretty sure I have the dub somewhere.
Yeah.
The sub Kenshin's voice is so weird. I can't get over it. Fox also called me, quote, leech. Who sucks out happiness? Hell no. No, you suck out sadness. Make everyone happy, potentially. Maybe. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the frickin'. Where the hell is this?
So, what was the horse killing sword?
The Zanbakuto?
Zanbakuto. Quick history lesson, folks. The Zanbakuto is like an 8-foot sword-ish.
Nah, you'd know if you made Wolf mad.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to know when I'm actually mad.
The one who tells you.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I also can turn into a real asshole
That is also
when I get mad.
He hasn't done that, so you're good.
Anyway, the Zanbakuto is actually a sword created to fight cavalry or mounted swordsmen, archers, doesn't matter. And it's a big, hefty, fuck-off sword made to literally cleave the legs out from under a horse. All 4 of them in one swing.
I don't think he's told you anything off screen now that I think about it, besides young.
Yeah.
I think that's the only descriptor he's used for you, actually. Yeah, actually, I think that's about it.
Uh-huh.
You're making me think. Yeah, no, I think that's it. This was the quest James was talking about.
Okay.
Or it was either James or Axolotl,
Okay.
who said, oh, have you talked to the Scrivener's lady yet? No?
I want to say that was Axolotl.
Might have been Axolotl. Mouth noise? I mean, any noise you make with your mouth is a mouth noise. I can make some really stupid noises, I'm not about to, though. Don't, no, 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 no. Wow, the panic in that one. That could be taken out of context right quick. There you go. Weird wolf. Weird wolf. Weird fox nose. Could you get rid of a silver one Nargacuga? I could use a cape of water like yourself for such a task. What is up in the sky? Up in the sky. Up on the ceiling. Alligator monster?
Maybe.
That was the noise! The weird giggly noise? Well, giggly noise is a good noise. It seems the village ore appraiser found a stone tablet in the Zermon ruins and uncovered something astonishing. On the tablet there was a large horn and a lightning crest. My guess is the stone depicts the whereabouts of a Kirin. Probably. I'd like you to investigate whether or not there really is a Kirin as the tablet suggests. Okay. Thanks. Trees and flowers depicted on the tablet. I'm guessing the Kirin den is located in Pomor Garden. Might be some Kirin tracks remaining. Can you go look into it for me? We're just on an Elder Dragon hunt now. Elders and Deviants. Also, I realize what time it is. Wolf's been sitting here probably smirking the entire time waiting for me to notice, and I'm just like, la, kill all the things.
Are you,
I can't pronounce that. I could attempt to.
Here, I'll help you.
There was a GH in there. That means I agree. No, you're not annoying and insufferable. Honestly, you're pretty funny. At least to me. You make me laugh, so that's a bonus. Alright, let's see who we can drag everybody to today. Sorry, you forgot.
Just trying to kill everybody's ears.
Oh, you're making me giggle now? So yeah, I'd say that counts for something. Wolf, back me up on this.
On what?
He keeps calling himself insufferable and annoying. And he wants backup.
No.
See? There you go, there's your proof. Holy people. That's a lot of people who are on right now. Come on! No, we're not doing it. I am looking for someone to raid though. So if you have a suggestion, I'm all ears. We got Date Night In, we got Maple Creature, we got Super Derek RPG, 2 Girls, 1 Game.
Which is a cooking stream, also.
She also does games every once in a while too, but...
Does, like, 1950s cooking, I believe.
Mr. Whiskey... What is Vanderfell doing? Oh, he's whittling, okay. Zen...
James said he was going to go to a Dark Souls stream.
I don't
Wouldn't
think
it be
that's
hysterical if that was the Dark Souls stream he was going to?
Me? Me what? You have a suggestion? I don't think it's Joan because Joan is a Chinese lady. I think.
Probably.
I don't remember. I could be mistaken. Who to raid? I don't know, man.
Alice or a date
to raid
night
me
in?
in real life. Just pops into your into Discord private chat, just starts dropping bunches of emotes. What'd you say?
You mean come sliding up in like a Mustang or an A-Team van, and all four tires locked up, 20-foot black marks. Opens the door. Get in, motherfucker! We're going on an adventure.
White color SWAT to raid me. Hell no. And then I think I'm just gonna pick a date night ends. We haven't seen her in a while.
Okay.
I think we've seen most people on the chat. I think except for Luna and Artie, Mr. Whiskey 2, more recently than Kyle.
Yeah. I feel like you're right on that.
Fox! Oh frick! Hi Kudo, we're about to raid someone. I'm back. He's playing Bloodborne. Needed help with the Bloodstorm. Hi James, we're raiding someone. You can't raid. Oh.
I mean, you could technically hang out for a while.
That's why you can't raid. Chuck Norris joke.
Oh my god. Oh, and you have a
Hey,
new
J. Jonah
command.
Jameson. Oh yeah, Kudo, you have a new command. Hang on a second. I'll let you find it. If you raid, what's going on, James? You have a suggestion for us? I will kill you. Oh my god, that... They tried to censor that one.
What? Oh, hi, Master Fujin!
What?
Yeah, Master Fujin's there too.
Oh, hi, Fuji! Frick! I was scrolling down on chat. Everybody's using the commands. But yeah, keep looking for the Chuck Norris joke. How are you, Fuji?
I'm trying to find an okay one.
But yeah, we're about to actually raid somebody. Oh, I need to fix that, that command if you're gonna use it like that. Kudo. That addresses the user. So, I appreciate the attempt at a hug, though. Thought it meant a bear noise would play. I need to make noises on the stream. I need to do that, too. Who is that?
Oh, okay, I think I found a page.
James's thing. No, not me!
Oh.
Everyone's... Fox! What? Oh my god, all the redeemables.
God, the redeemables. You're gonna have to help me figure out which ones. Okay, to start with, I found the page for your Chuck Norris jokes.
I want to hug my friend.
Chuck Norris once roundhouse kicked Bruce Lee, breaking him in half. The result was Jet Li and Jackie Chan.
Amazing.
Okay, next up on this page. A masked man once stabbed Chuck Norris in an alley behind the children's hospital. The knife bled to death.
That's not what I was expecting.
And then finally, Chuck Norris had 7 children. 4 of them went on to become doctors. The other 3 were delicious.
Poor knife. Also,
You're welcome, Direfox.
that one took me a second. What manga is Direwolf reading? Fuji redeemed.
Oh my god, there's actually story time with Direwolf about that.
Oh no, why am I hugging myself? Am I some kind of turbo version? Okay, clearly I have to adjust the hug bot.
Yeah, you gotta adjust the hug bot. Okay,
I meant it so that way people could, you know, get a hug from Hugbot, but instead people are using it to hug other people, which is quite nice of all of you.
Okay,
While you're doing that.
the manga is...
Sorry.
She was staring dead ass at me while doing that.
There's your yeah, you.
You. Hey, you.
Mirror. Also, we need a click clack.
I know, I gotta dig it out.
Okay.
Because you're too short to get the one behind you.
I'm also too weak. Continue.
Okay,
I
so...
want to crush my head. Why?
The manga is... The cute girl sitting next to me is trying to make me fall in love with her as a way to ridicule me. But the tables were turned on her before she knew it. That is the title in English. And funny story, I went to find a missing chapter and somehow found myself 17 chapters deep in a translated light novel. A couple hours later.
Also, James says like a vibrator is against the table really close to the mic at the same time. That was a deer grunt caller.
Yeah, that was a buck grunt caller that Dire Fox over here is not that great at using.
I'm terrible at it.
Because that caller is all about using the lowest amount of air pressure possible.
Yeah, and you can adjust the noise too.
And she's not good at it.
Rick, I just ripped off the thing.
Okay, so there's Chuck Norris book. And I gotta grab the click-clack.
Frick. There's also these. I'm gonna give this one to you for free, because this one's broken.
Why don't you get the non-broken one?
I'll get the non-broken one. There you go. There's a deer estrus collar.
Yeah, that is a doe bleat collar.
There it is.
And that is Misohon.
Yeah, Kudo got it. There you go. Bonus one just for you guys.
And your much delayed click-clack.
There's your click-clack.
Which obviously peaks the mic.
That bloat was extremely throaty and sensual. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. You're supposed to be able to attract a deer with it, so.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be the sound of a deer in heat. I'm not really sure. I've never heard a deer in heat, but it's kind of a funky sound. They call it a cow in a can. That was me shaking the can.
Yeah, and the click clack is a Italian Carcano rifle, the same make model that killed Kennedy because they're a dime a dozen. This one was made in 1928. Although it looks like it was put together using rocks.
Seriously.
Because they're junk. They're just junk.
Kudo, before we go. There you go. Yes! Yay! Just for you, good sir. I'm glad you're gonna enjoy it. Oh my god.
There's a couple of other commands that were added, and there's going to be more by next week, but
yeah, I gotta come up with more. Aw, all the little happy cat emotes. But yes, we're gonna go read a date night in before I get too distracted. Oh,
we already are very distracted.
We're like 12 minutes distracted. I appreciate you guys though, that was hilarious. Oh my god. Fuji just popping in and redeeming random things.
Oh yeah.
And then,
we didn't miss anything, did we?
What manga's die? I missed a Hell Hydrate. Today we have lemonade, or ramune.
Ramuneda. Don't poke Dire Fox while she's drinking. You'll get covered in lemonade, Dire Wolf.
Yes. So, thank you for the hydrate. I definitely needed that.
Still
that
probably
was,
do.
Oh yeah, that was Fuji. Appreciate you, Fuji. Oh my god. Pokes Fox. Oh god. That's another command I need.
Yeah. Poke.
Heavenly Myths loves that. So we have some stream homework to do, depending on Distraction's suggestion.
Yes.
I might have to commission Moose or Nephalope or both of them to do a thing. Bye! Bye, Kudo! Always a pleasure seeing you, dude.
Bye, guys.
Crow, wherever you are, man. Have a good one. You're gonna come back to a food and drink streamer, my dude.
We always seem to draw out the raid.
I know.
And run it to the very last couple of seconds.
Of course, but I have to say bye to everybody. Everybody's always so much fun. Alright, lads.
It's almost like
5 seconds.
you don't want to end the stream.
I don't, but it's too late.
Bye.